What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to what school lunches are like in other countries. So, here in the United States, this is what our school lunch looks like. Exactly like this. This is exactly what I got when I was in school. You got your rectangle pizza, you got your carton of chocolate milk, maybe some corn, maybe some fruit or something. I never got a pretzel, but you could also get like a brownie or something. But to be honest, this is not great. Looking back at this is not a good meal for a growing child. But this is what we got. But apparently, in other countries around the world, you guys have your own different school lunches. And today, I really want to see what some of these are like. So let's take a look.
French students can expect up to a 4-course meal at lunch. They begin with a salad of
What? What? Huh? What did they just say? Hold on. Did they just say in France you can get a 4-course lunch? Like what? Like a fancy restaurant or something? What?
French students can expect up to a 4-course meal at lunch. They begin with a salad of fresh veg, followed by quality protein like salmon with a side of roasted broccoli.
What? There's no way. There's no way this is real. Is this true? Are there any French people out there? Can you confirm? Is this true? This is so far from what I'm used to here in America. You guys get salad and fish, salmon, broccoli? What? Oh my, I was expecting, like, in other countries, you guys probably have better meals than what we're doing in the United States. I get that. We're pretty bad about food here. But this is like 1,000 times better. What?
Broccoli. They wouldn't be French without a course of soft cheeses, jam, and fresh bread.
What? How can you even afford this? Like, in the United States, if you're going to go to school and you have to bring money to buy your lunch. It's not very expensive. It's a couple dollars, but I think that's why they give us microwave pizza, because it's cheap. Or sometimes we get chicken nuggets or a hamburger or something. But anyway, a taco. But nothing like this. This looks really like nice and expensive. Do you guys just spend more money on your lunch, or how do you do this?
And kids finish with a sweet confection like marzipan before heading back to class.
Oh my God.
In Japan, kids aren't served healthy meals. They serve them. To teach healthy cooking, kids take turns helping to cook, serve, and clean up for their peers. Meals.
What? Okay, first of all, obviously in somewhere like Japan, the food is completely different. It looks like you have raw fish, rice. Is that seaweed or something? But anyway, interesting cultural difference. In Japan, they have the children help prepare the food, which is a fascinating idea. It teaches the children to, like, be responsible and contribute and be healthy, and that's actually a pretty good idea. See, there's so many things from other countries outside of the United States that I really think we should be learning about and paying attention to, and there are so many good ideas like this that we should do in America, but we don't even bother to know about it.
breakfasts are heavy on rice, vegetables, and fish.
Okay.
Students in Nigeria are fed well-balanced meals each day.
Oh.
Meals could include smoky, tomatoey jollof rice with chicken and steamed veg.
This is Nigeria. I don't know anything about Nigeria, except now the school lunch looks really good. This looks great. Like, I think a lot of American school children are kind of picky because of the food we're given. But this, I think most kids would love. Like, this looks like fresh grilled chicken. You know, I would eat broccoli if it looked like that, and rice. Yeah, I think everybody likes rice, but I don't know. This really, really makes me question what we're doing here in America. It really makes me question it. There's no good reason why we give children the food we do. Like, it doesn't have to be pizza. It doesn't have to be unhealthy, but I ate that like every day of my life growing up.
Finland was the first country in the world to provide free lunch to every student, and the law ensures high nutrition standards.
Whoa.
Veggies like beetroot salad and roasted turnips take up at least half the plate.
Free? In Finland, it's free. Which also makes sense, because, like, for a lot of countries, I think school is funded by the government, public school. In America, it is. And yet, we have to pay for our school lunch. Why isn't that just government funded or taxpayer funded? And then they could spend more money on better food. I have never questioned our school lunch more in my whole life. And honestly, this is something that in America we don't even talk about. We don't even think about how bad our food is. The food that we're giving our children. Like, that's pretty important. And then you got like Finland, where this looks like a gourmet meal to me. This looks like something you'd pay $30 in a fancy restaurant if you're going out. This is at school?
Starches and grains such as a crepe topped with slightly tart lingonberry jam take up 1/4, and a protein such as haranuko, a split pea soup topped with smoked ham, takes up the other.
I don't even know what half of these foods are.
Crisp bread is served on the side.
Crisp bread.
In South Korea, students eat off steel trays sectioned out for perfect portion sizes.
Wow.
The bigger section is for rice, the circle holds soup, and the smaller portions are for tangy, spicy kimchi, some veggies, and meat like marinated strips of pork shoulder called jeokbokgung.
Oh my god. This is also well done too. Like it looks higher quality. Like, I'm telling you. You have to grow up in America to have the cafeteria school lunch experience to really appreciate how different this stuff is. This looks like another planet or something.
With a large Orthodox population in Ethiopia, meals are largely plant-based.
Okay.
An array of foods like spicy lentils, zucchini, and yellow split pea soup called kik alicha are eaten with injera, a fermented flatbread.
Oh wow, this is very different. I don't expect America to change totally to like Ethiopian food, but there are some things here we should pay attention to, like just how it has a lot of vegetables and fruits and I don't know how I survived eating rectangle pizza every day, looking back.
Thanks to the island's burgeoning farm-to-school program, kids in Hawaii can expect meals made from scratch with local, fresh ingredients, such as...
Whoa! Hey! This is in the United States. This is Hawaii. Although Hawaii has its own culture, Hawaiian culture, on the Hawaiian Islands, but it's part of the United States. I didn't know they were doing their own thing. This right here, this is a good example. This is what every American school should have. Some rice, you got vegetables, chicken, very normal. Everybody loves this, and it looks healthy.
With local, fresh ingredients, such as a chicken stir-fry with veggies and fresh baked bread on the side.
Yeah.
Ukrainian kids get their lunch in 3 courses. First, a soup course such as borscht, a hearty beef-based soup with cabbage and red beets to give it a vibrant color, followed by meat and starch like grilled sausages with potato and cheese-stuffed dumplings called vareniki. They finish sweet with a shortbread biscuit.
It just feels like in other countries, you guys put so much more effort into the school lunch. So much more effort. And it seems to me, the American school lunch, now that I can compare it to other countries, it seems like our school lunch is just low effort. Like they stick 1,000 pizzas in the microwave or the oven, or they cook 1,000 tater tots or French fries all at once. Like it's like a factory. It's convenient. There's no thought into, is it nutritious? What's going into the children?
A lunch tray in the US could include a gooey grilled cheese on crunchy whole grain bread with creamy tomato soup, carrot sticks, fruit like a box of raisins, and an apple.
What? Okay, what is this? What is it? Okay, now I have a lot of questions. This is supposed to be the United States? You know, I haven't been in elementary school for a long time now. It's been a while, I guess, but this is not what I was given in school in the United States. There's no grilled cheese, there's no dip, low-fat milk, an apple, carrots. You know what? I really hope this is what some American schools are starting to do, but from my experience growing up, this is not what we were given.
And a brownie for dessert before heading back to class.
We did get the brownie.
Italian students run to the cafeteria to receive a 2-course meal, and if these kids reside in Rome, the meal must by law be 70% organic. Primo is the pasta course.
There's countries like Italy where the food by law has to be organic. It has to be healthy. Unbelievable. Like, I'm struggling here because as an American, that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. The food that you give children at school is very important. That's the future of your people is the children, and they need proper nutrition. And it's not that much effort. It's not even that expensive. This is a good use of taxpayer money. It seems like so many countries around the world understand the importance of good food, but America just doesn't care.
While protein and a veg like grilled chicken with a tasty mozzarella and tomato salad is served for secondo.
That looks good.
According to the World Food Program, Thai students receive the most nutritional lunches in all of Asia. Kids can expect a balanced meal like grilled chicken, rice, and an antioxidant-packed spicy sweet green papaya salad.
Every school lunch from every other country looks so delicious. like it's from a restaurant or something.
Families in China pay a monthly fee of about 70 cents per day for children to receive a boxed lunch.
Okay.
Inside, kids can find rice, meat, and vegetables.
Simple and
Food
effective.
is a constitutional right in Brazil, which means schools are required to provide students with healthy meals with 30% of ingredients sourced from local farmers.
Oh.
Kitchen staff cooks fresh foods like frittatas loaded with veggies, paired with hearty rice and beans, and a piece of fruit.
That looks great.
Kids in India show up to school with a tiffin box, a stackable metal container filled with a home-cooked meal. What's inside depends on the region. Northern Indian kids might enjoy parathas, seasoned flaky bread accompanied.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like in India, it's mandatory to bring your own lunch.
With bundi raita, crispy gram flour balls floating in a sea of spiced yogurt. Kids in Guatemala go home for lunch, where they'll eat dishes like pasta in a tomato sauce with beets and tortillas.
You get to go home for lunch. Interesting. That sounds like it'd take a lot of time, though.
With classes 6 days a week, school in Israel finishes before lunchtime, but kids do bring a shot isser, a morning meal, which could be a small snack like pita with hummus and a hard-boiled egg.
No American child has ever had a breakfast like this in our life. In America, it would be cereal or a Pop-Tart, if you know Pop-Tarts.
Kids in Trinidad and Tobago might be served rich and gelatinous oxtail stew for lunch paired with bussup, soft and flaky shreds of roti.
Huh.
Students in Hong Kong can expect a veggie.
I mean, let's be honest. Some of these meals are definitely like dependent upon the country and the culture, and for me, some of these meals are a bit out there, a little strange. I don't see America adopting any of those sort of the strange to us, I should say, meals, but I'd say the majority of these meals that other countries are doing with rice and vegetables and grilled chicken and eggs and soup, there is absolutely no reason why we aren't doing stuff like that. There's no reason.
Like steamed broccoli alongside wok fried pork slices and white rice.
Wow.
A kid in the UK might be served baked cod fingers with a hot jacket potato, a heaping side of beans, and a handful of chocolate biscuits for dessert.
I think the UK meal, or the English meal here, this seems pretty good. We don't really eat beans, but the potato and the fish fingers, I've never heard of that, but this actually looks pretty good.
In Mexico, instead of a meal, kids might bring along a morning snack such as a torta, layered with spicy bean dip, sliced ham, tomato, and fresh, crisp lettuce.
Yeah, like that makes me think. In here in the United States, kids start school very early, but there's no breakfast time. There's no school breakfast time in America.
Australian kids eat lunch outside, bringing food from home or buying meals from a cafeteria or street vendor.
What is this?
Food can include classic takeaway comforts like a sausage roll.
What is
pork
this?
sausage wrapped snugly in puff pastry, with a couple sweet chocolate biscuits called Tim Tams for dessert.
Okay.
Norwegian schools don't have cafeterias, so kids bring a light lunch from home, which could include an open-faced sandwich with liverwurst, a sausage of pork liver blended with bold spices like cardamom, coriander, and mace.
Oh my god. Okay. This might be too healthy. Pork liver? There's nothing wrong with that, but, in America, we don't eat animal intestines and organs, and even though I've heard stuff like this is very, very healthy.
Meat's texture is almost spreadable, close to pate, and is accompanied by toppings like mustard and cheese. Milk and fresh fruit is provided by the school.
Okay.
Although students bring a home-cooked lunch daily, teachers in Pakistan are known to contact parents if meals don't err on the healthy side. Kids might bring a lugosht, a stew of lamb and potatoes paired with roti and a sweet and creamy mango lassi in the summer.
Interesting. Very interesting. Honestly, from what I've seen so far in this video, I don't think there is no other country that is unhealthier than America. That's what I see.
So, which type of school lunch do you want to try? Are there any we missed?
These all looked amazing. These all looked like gourmet, organic, great meals that in America you'd have to go out to a restaurant to get. But in other countries, you just find this kind of quality food in school, which now I understand that's the normal. America, we are the ones who are weird for having the crappiest school lunches. Now, don't get me wrong. As a child, I enjoyed my pizza and chicken nuggets and brownie, but that's not what a child should be forced to eat. This is a huge oversight by the American government, the American people. This isn't even a joke. I don't understand why America is so much worse at school lunches. Now I actually know that is a fact. So that's disturbing, but it was also a lot of fun to just see what other countries are doing for school lunch. It looks delicious, and you got multiple courses and fresh organic food, and I didn't know that was possible. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on school lunches or school lunch wherever you are in the world. That'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.